Good morning, everyone. All right, so I did something that's either going to turn out to be very smart or very stupid. So as you can see, I'm slack packing today. These are loaner clothes. I was originally going to potentially take a 0 because it was supposed to be a Nero into Stanimals today, but I came in last night. I decided to do this slack pack today because it's still cool, and in a few days from now it's going to be around 90 degrees. So I figure I'd rather hike on a day that's cooler. This slack pack though is 22 miles. So that's a huge day for me, and it'll probably take me all day. We'll see how I do. But I'd rather hike more now and less when it's 90 degrees. I've gone a couple miles so far. The trail has been mostly following this creek. I love the sound of the water. It's been very pretty. I know it's not all going to be this easy. I do have a climb ahead of me today. This bridge smells new. And it moves. That was a little waterfall at Brown Mountain Creek. That is the Lynchburg Reservoir. I think the trail goes around that for a little while. My big climb for the day starts in about a mile. I've got, I think, over 3,000 feet of elevation. Something like that. I had the all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast this morning at Stanimals. I figured that it'd help power me through this day. Although apparently all I can eat is 5 pancakes. I guess I'm a lightweight. And best of all, I have a much lighter pack today. Suspension bridge. Looks like trail maintenance on the other end of the bridge. This is the beginning of my climb. I just layered down again, and the trail maintenance crew is here, cutting back the brush in the area using the weed whacker. It's always nice when the trail's not all overgrown. Over the course of the next 2 miles, I'm going up about 1,500 feet of elevation, and then it levels off for about 2 miles. Not level, but like this. And then it shoots up again for 2 more miles and another 1,500 at least feet of elevation. So in the next good 6 miles I'll be climbing. But I have about 15 miles left to get back to the James River Bridge and get picked up. And it's about 11:15. Still got a ways to go. 15 miles is generally a good solid day for me. That's the first third of the climb. Now this next section is full of puds. So every time I gain a little elevation, I'm going to lose it again. So I've got about 2 miles of that. And then another 2 mile push to the top after that. It's about noon now, and I've got almost 9 miles behind me. It's going to be a long day. Look what I found. It's the 800-mile mark. Of course, I'm going southbound, so I stepped over it backwards. But I don't think it matters. 800 miles. I am sitting. Not because I fell. This is the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I'm at the Punch Bowl Mountain Overlook. So I'm gonna see. There's a view behind me, and there's a garbage pail right there. I could throw away my garbage after I eat. And I'm right about halfway. I've done 11 miles. I have 11 more to do. 2 more miles to the top of Bluff Mountain. And that's my high point for today. I still got a lot to do. 11 more miles. One of my concerns when slack packing is you can't just decide, I can't go that far today. I'm going to stop early. I don't have my stuff. I don't have my tent, my sleeping bag. I can't stop early. I have to keep going. I also have a new pair of shoes that was sent in my resupply. I decided not to put them on today because I didn't want to break them in on a 22-mile day. So I'll put them on tomorrow when I'm doing fewer miles. It took me 5 hours to do the first 11 miles. Then I had a little lunch break. So if I can match that pace for this next 11 miles, well, I'll get there before dark. This is the top of Bluff Mountain. Looks like these are the foundations of some old fire tower. And the view is amazing. Wow. This is the cliffs. That's the James River down there. All right, I finished the 22 miles by about 6:45. Made myself some dinner, took a shower. I'm just rewashing a couple of things so they'll be clean in the morning, and be ready to head out tomorrow. I'm tired. Good night. Good morning. And I just got dropped off at the same trailhead as yesterday, but today I'm going northbound instead of southbound. I am starting with a big climb up a mountain instead of starting with a little downhill like I did yesterday. Yesterday I slack packed, so my bag was very light. Today I have my full pack, which is very heavy because of all the resupply. And yesterday I was moving quick to try and cover the 22 miles. Today I am moving very slow. So Let's see how many miles I can knock out today. It won't be 22, much less than that. My first pair of Hokas served me well. I started with them in Springer, and the only real issue was that the lugs on the bottom were beginning to wear down. They gave me a great 22-mile send-off, and now I'm going to start breaking in the new pair. This hill's killing me this morning. I'm only a third of the way up. I feel like it's going to take me all day. It's amazing how much difference the pack weight makes. Well, that didn't take long. I just got dirt on my brand new shoes. And a scuff mark, maybe? This is the view, 1/10 from the top of Bald Mountain. I'm on my second climb of the day. After coming down from that other one, I go back up. Luckily, I didn't go all the way down, so this climb isn't as big as the first one. It's not as many miles. But it is later in the morning, and so it's getting hotter. But I hear there's a big meadow and bald and views, and it supposedly will be worth the climb. I'm passing a lot of day hikers, so there must be a way to loop this in with another trail somehow. Alright, this is the top of Coal Mountain, and it's got views in every direction. I'm gonna sit here and have some lunch. It's not much to be found in terms of shade, but I will make do. Look at the sea of ferns. All that green, it's all ferns. It just goes on forever. I think I'm going to do another 5 miles. That'll put me at a total of 12 for the day. It's by a river. There's supposed to be some campsites there. It's been slow going today. A lot of uphill. And every time I go down a little bit, I have to go right back up again. So I was originally thinking 14, but right now I'm tired, so I'm thinking 12. I could put my tent there. Over here. It seems so gloomy down here because everything's overcast right now. It's only 5:45. Seems later. It's a little bit before 6 o'clock. It's supposed to be sunny today, which will be nice, but it's also supposed to be 90 for the next 3 days. So I'm not going to plan a whole lot of big miles these next 3 days. I'm going to take it easy in the heat. Getting packed up. This was my camp spot last night. Birds are singing. All right, I'm off. Leaving the campsite. I do have a bunch of little uphills today. It kind of goes up and down and up and down and up and down. But I'm only trying to, sorry, I'm crossing a river here. I'm only trying to, I should have thought this through first. I'm only trying to do 9 miles today. And I'm going to put the camera away before I fall in the stream. This is the shelter I was thinking of staying at yesterday. It would have been 14 miles. I ended up doing only 12. It was slow going for me yesterday. Plus I started a lot later because I came out of the hostel and I had to have the long ride back to trail. So it was, 8:30, 8:45 when I even got on trail, so it was a late start. But it's nice out at the moment. It's not that hot yet, although it's getting there. I haven't seen anyone on trail since the day hikers at the Coal Mountain Loop yesterday. I saw maybe 2 backpackers all day yesterday, and even the day before, not that many. It's been deserted out here. I wish you could smell this. They smell so good. That is Spy Rock. There's a Blue Blaze trail that goes up there, and I was thinking about going up there and sitting and having a snack, but it's getting really windy. Yeah, so you climb up the hill, and it's hot, and you start to sweat, and then you sit, and you get this breeze, and it gets chilly all of a sudden. Right. Blueberry fig bar. Nice viewpoint. I feel the heat starting to kick in now. It's that hard to take a breath kind of heat. I've got 1 more mile to the priest. It's uphill, of course. Alright, so this is the priest's shelter. And I picked up some water at the spring, which is right there. I'm gonna have some lunch and then decide I might go up to the summit and camp up there. Every shelter has a logbook, and when you get there, you're supposed to sign the logbook so that they know you came through. I usually forget, but at this shelter, because it's called the priest shelter, the logbook has become a sort of a confessional, and people write down all their trail sins in the logbook. And no, I'm not going to read them to you. All right, I think this spot here will have to do. There's actually a nice spot over here, but someone made this tree a little unstable. So I do not want to camp right under it. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. That's my home for tonight. The rocks with the amazing viewpoint are right over there. And I stopped hiking at around, I don't know, 2:30. It was just so hot. My thermometer was reading 94 degrees. I know it was supposed to go up to 90, so. And the same thing for the next couple of days. It's going to be really hot. So I'm just going to take it easy. Good morning, everyone. That campsite at the summit of the Priest was a good choice. The sunset and the sunrise were beautiful from the rock outcropping. It was peaceful. All right, so today I have the big descent, and from what I hear, it's kind of rocky. So I'm not doing a lot of miles today. All right, so I need to catch you up because I changed my plans a little. My plan was to do the descent down from the Priest to the Tye River at the bottom and look for a place to camp there. It's another sweltering day today, in the 90s. And so I wanted to be off trail by around, lunchtime, early afternoon, and take it easy, not overtax myself. When I got down to the bottom, I decided that I was going to come over to the Devil's Backbone campground. Devil's Backbone is a brew pub. They have food and beer and stuff, and a lot of thru hikers will go there. But they also have a campground attached, and there's an area in the campground called Tent City, and they allow thru hikers to stay in Tent City for free. So I came over here and I set up my tent in Tent City, and one of the best things about it is that there's a bathhouse right next to it, and I could take a shower. So after a couple of 90-degree days, that felt really good.